my God.
That's Bob Dylan.
This is a movie that kind of shows you how he started to tick as an artist and what made this very young man be able to write these really relevant words. It's him with the backpack, his guitar case, his cap. Then quickly people realized he has a unique talent. Walk the line, I mean, we were really discovering things. We learned to be very active, but we also were already following our instincts, like being on stage and close to the performer. And that's something we discovered and reapplied on A Complete Unknown. So in many ways, we shot it similar. It's a very different kind of story arc, because this is about a guy who's not so generous with his emotions, because it's much more subtle. Also what Timothée does, he's not giving you eye contact, all these moments, so you still have to be close and ready for these little things he does. So I started in pre-production working on the LUT. Of course, we were gonna emulate film, and I shot Venice 2 this time, for the first time on a feature. It looks more like the films of the period if I had more depth of field. So that's why I chose the Venice 2, because I had no problem shooting at a 12,800, mostly 6,400. And I would do night exteriors at an 8 stop or 811 stop. And I really loved that. With Mangold, we have a very specific style that ultimately we always come back to. It's a little bit more classic, and we're very much into compositions. And of course, then I was talking to Dan Sasaki at Panavision about lenses. He ended up building a hybrid lens, and it's series 1 of 1 again. B and C glass front elements, but like the mechanics and the rear elements are more like a T series. So we maintain that close focus ability, but we have a different bouquet of flares. So he made really, really beautiful lenses. The 35, for example, I mean, it's like the widest, but I can frame like this type. When we go in for a close-up, we don't just swing a lens and go to a longer lens. We physically like to move in close, and I had the great Scott Sakamoto as my operator, which just done Maestro also, and A Star Is Born, so he's very in tune with performances, and we really let him roam freely on the stage and create so many shots that he was just instinctively finding. And then Timmy giving us incredible details with his performance, a great lensing and operating combo. Regardless what the genre is or what we do, the story is always told through the protagonist and the details of his emotions, and really letting the audience feel like they are in the moment. And all the performance, we were like, oh my God, like, it's so good. Tough one to pull off with such a legendary figure, and you have fans that have so specific expectations for it, but I think it's gonna be hard not to be charmed by it.